Good morning, folks. E Bishop Timaru New Zealand here again. What a great day it is here in Timaru today. It's a bit cloudy, but the rain stopped. The grass is growing. Everything's fine. And I've got a big day today. Real big. I got my good cloth on today. I thought I'd tidy up a bit because I'm going to see some important people. I've just been to see one important person. His name is Alex Cabrera. I think that's how you pronounce it, Alex Cabrera. He's the CEO of the Aoraki Polytechnic here in Timaru. And the Aoraki Polytech has three campuses, I think. One in Ashburton, one in Oamaru, and one in Timaru. I'm not too sure if they got one in Christchurch or not. But never mind. It's a very good Polytech. Great Polytech. But it's got its financial problems because it's struggling a bit. And one of the reasons it's struggling a bit is there's a bit of competition out there. We've got this organisation in Timaru called Aoraki Development Business and Tourism, which is a big long handle, I know. But they're actually in the training as well. They train people, right? And so does the Aoraki Polytech. So they're really in competition. They try to make out they're not, but they are. A fellow by the name of Terry Kennedy, who was a local councillor here, wrote a letter to the paper, an article, letter to the editor about it, that there was doubling up. We had got the Aoraki Development Business and Tourism training with the, the Chamber of Commerce. They're doing training, and the Aoraki Polytech are doing training. And that's direct competition. But the CEO of the Aoraki Development Business and Tourism is a woman by the name of Wendy Heath. Well, no, she was a Wendy Heath. She's now Wendy Smith. And she used to be the CEO of the Aoraki Polytech. And it got into financial troubles and all sorts of things. And now she's working for the Aoraki Development Business and Tourism. But she's getting paid, of course, by the ratepayers. The ratepayers are doing all the paying. Just a minute, will you? I'm just having a cup of tea here. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, I had a very good interview with Alex Cabrera. I think he said he's Spanish. He's been around the world a bit. He knows a fair bit about universities. He's worked in quite a few universities, and it seems a very intelligent man and very enthusiastic for Timaru, which is good. And we need people like him. We need people. You see, Timaru's been run for too long by local people that have grown up here, been born here, and their thinking is not very wide. They don't think very wide. They think very narrow. But it has to change, and there's some new blood coming in, new people thinking differently, and Alex is one of them. And he's invited me back again. We didn't have a very long, about 3/4 of an hour we spent, and he was very busy. He had other people wanting to see him. But he's invited me to come back and see him, right? And have a longer talk, right? Put some more time aside and talk about how we can promote the Timaru District. And he thinks the same as me. We should be promoting Ashburton, Oamaru and Timaru as one, bringing those three towns together, because we are in the centre of the South Island, New Zealand. So I'm pretty excited about that interview I had with Alex. Nice guy, and I think we're going to get on famously well. So I'm going to go back and see him and talk to him, and I'll be talking to other people. Now this afternoon, at 1 o'clock I've got to go and got to see a dietitian because I've had an ulcer and just getting out of hospital, not long out of hospital, and I'm only just coming right, and I've got to see a dietitian. Pardon me, see, not too good, the old ulcers. But anyway, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, I hope you can come along, 3 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to be talking to the council. I'll be given 10 minutes. I can either spend 5 minutes telling my story and 5 minutes answering questions, or I can just talk for the whole 10 minutes. Well, I'll probably just talk for the whole 10 minutes because I've done that before and the questions are not very good anyway, so I'll just talk. And I'm going to be talking about how to bring tourists into Timaru. How we can bring the tourists back to Timaru, because we've lost them. They used to be here, but we've lost them. And we're going to be talking about how to do that, okay? But I've got to keep positive because I've got this problem with Wendy Smith, and she served this trespass notice on me and all sorts of things like that. That's sort of stuff. I've got to get over it. I've got to get over it and we've got to move on, okay? So listen, I'll see you tomorrow after I've had a yarn to the council. Nice to meet you, Alex. Good on you, mate. Have a look at my websites. I'm a bit of a growly bugger sometimes. But I'm a nice guy. I just like to see things done right, okay? And I hope that you'll help me. We'll get a mastermind group going. We'll get a few people thinking outside the square, and we'll promote Timaru like it's never been promoted before, okay? And your Polytech will be part of it. So that's exciting. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Look after yourselves and keep smiling.